Man, 2024. What a start to the year, huh, Light Warriors? Well, we have a lot of news to break down tonight. It's good to see you all. Hit the like button if you're just joining us. No, James, you could just grab yourself a cup of coffee, gather around. We have a lot to break down already. It's already happening. Oh, we got it all. We got a list. We have a 10-foot Nephilim shadow alien creature. We got it all. 2024 is starting off with a bang. Yeah. But it is good to see you all. We have a lot to break down tonight on Friday Night Live. I'm so happy to be with all of you. I could share all the weekly news with all of you. We're going to talk about the start of 2024. We're going to talk about the list. We're going to talk about what it's like going back down into the Matrix. Don't go down there. It's dark. And then we're going to talk about the shadow creature, alien Nephilim being that's 10 feet tall. It was 25 feet tall. Now it's 10 feet tall. We might break some news here tonight on Friday Night Live. Yes. And then we will announce the winner of phase 1 of the 2024 event. So don't go anywhere. We have a lot in store tonight. It is Friday Night Live. It's good to see everyone. It's such a great, there's so much going on in the world. And I absolutely love breaking down all these wonderful things that are happening. When I was a boy, I'm going to give you a story time with Uncle Mike tonight. When I was a boy, we used to dream about it. Oh, aliens. Are they real, those aliens? Now it's like this is not the first time in the last few years where there's police reports. They're reporting to the scene for aliens. And maybe you saw some of that footage. We'll discuss it later. And it really is a wild time. There's major changes, energetic changes that are happening around the world. And then there's a lot of chaos. There's a lot of distractions. There's a lot of things to get your attention right now. And when we started this year off, I didn't know about the second part while I did this Risings live stream. And what did we share this Rising? It's January. It's right out of the box. It's right out of the box. And hasn't it been right out of the box? So there's no time to rest. If you need to start working off all of those calories that you built up over the holiday season, well, we got to get going right now. We have to start burning up all these calories. You could get the flames going in the chat. The Holy Spirit fire is burning it all off. We are ready to go. Hit the like button. I'm grateful if you hit the like button. It's going to help others find this message. We're going to have a good time. We do this every Friday. And if you're new to the channel, we have daily videos at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. We just like to break down all the fun that we have in Earth School. There's a lot of fun that's going on out there in Silly Land or Matrix World or whatever it is, Wackadoo Land. Hit the subscribe, hit the like, hit the share, do all that wonderful stuff. We're going to have a wonderful time tonight. It's 2024. It's already started. It's already wild, baby. It's already wild. Did you know that a list came out this week? Oh, my God, a list. Holy shift, there's a list. Oh, and the humans went wild. Oh, yeah, it was like Hulkamania is running wild, brother. The list, it was running wild. There was so many things, it really, when you go out there and in the interweb and you see how all of the humans, they were going crazy. Up and down, left and right. They were having their bread. They had the circus going right now. Did you understand? I'm learning just like all of you. Only portions of the list came out, and slowly over time, more portions of the list come out. Isn't that sounds a little strange to me? But supposedly the humans, they think that this is how it's supposed to happen. This reminds me of a time. This was a couple of years back. There was a man, John F. Kennedy, right? And they said, oh, these papers are going to come out on the JFK assassination. This was like, how many, someone could let me know in the chat. This was like, what, 2 years ago? And they said all the papers are coming out. Did you ever see those papers? Maybe some papers came out and some things were like they had like things that were covered so you couldn't see it, redacted, whatever it's called. So there's a lot of, you know, but all of the humans went wild when the list came out. And, you know, I asked myself the question, who is the one putting out the list? This reminds me of the list of Jericho. Ah, you're on the list. Remember the list of Jericho? Look it up if you don't know what I'm talking about. That was tremendous. I love the list of Jericho. Corinne, thank you so much for the support. I appreciate that, Corinne. Great beginning, 144. Love and truth for all. Divine plan blessed. I appreciate you, Corinne. Very grateful for that. Thank you so much. No, but, you know, some people are putting out the list, and then, you know, part of the list comes out. Then we're waiting on more of the list. Why don't you just put the whole list out if the list matters? You see, what really matters is actually everyday life. That's actually what matters. Everything else is just a distraction, you know. There was one particular individual that made a tweet, and I decided to check it out because it kind of creeped up into my world, and I said, I want to see what's going on, right? So I scrolled the comments, and boy, I said to myself, what a world it is. I scrolled, I saw that person's tweet, and I saw all the comments back and forth, and I said, man, I said, what a world, what a matrix it is. And I said, wow, thank you, God, for rapturing me out of the matrix. Hey, way to go, God. I appreciate you, God. Thank you for taking me out of there. It was wild. I scrolled all the comments. I saw what everyone had. This person was screaming at that person. I said, this is what goes on the Twitter X bombs, Twitter bombs. What? I said, wow. Everyone was yelling at each other. Everyone was so angry. It was wild. And I said, aren't we all like, I don't know, man. What are your thoughts on that? I thought it was crazy, but you know what? That's why every day I say, you know what? Thank you, God, for rapturing me. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, if you're new to the channel, check out the channel page. We have jumped timelines. Did you jump the timeline? Let us know in the comments if you joined us on the new Earth. Yeah. Oh, but there was more this week. People were concerned of the list of Jericho. Yeah, that list. You didn't want to get on Jericho's list. Oh my God, forget about it. There was so many reports. If you didn't see this, there was a 10-foot alien Nephilim being creature alien thing that was in a Miami mall. Yeah, there's some wild stuff going on down there in Miami. Oh yeah. And the police came, and the videos were all out from TMZ. I just scrolled, I saw hundreds of articles, right? TMZ, Miami PD addresses alien creature caught on camera during the police response. Cops address Nephilim-like creature in Miami Mall. Man, there's a lot of stuff going on. I saw other things describing it as a 10-foot alien creature thingy. I saw the article, first it said 25 foot, but I can't find that article, so I see the articles call it 10 foot. So if somehow that, I don't know where that article went, but I like to learn along with all of you. I say, what's going on down there in the Matrix land? What's going on there? I like to pop in. You ever like to pop in, you see what's going on down there in the world? Let me tell you something, it is tremendous. But there's a lot of stuff going on. So, you know, I saw some of the footage. Looking at the footage, you know, we're having a good time. But we also want to think about this too. So, you know, Mr. D's always got to bring in a little bit of science. When I look at that footage, I'm seeing something that it kind of looks shadowy. It kind of looks like, you know, they could be making this up. However, if a creature is technically vibrating on a different frequency, they might have that shadow-like appearance like you see in the video footage. So is it real? I don't know. What do you think? Is it CGI? Is it a real alien shadow creature from the Nephilim base or whatever it is? But there's a lot of stuff that is going on in the world. The year literally just started. We are what, 5 days in? Whew. 5 days in, and we came out of, you know, when you play baseball, right? I had great coaches. My father, he coached me up when I was a boy. I'm sure my dad's watching right now. What's up, Dad? Right? And you make contact, right? So you start, boom, you got to get out of the box if you play baseball, right? You got to hit the ground running, if you will. So we hit 2024. We hit the ground running. If you are feeling this right now, you could hit the lightning bolts in the chat, because we are literally, it's lightning speed right now. And we are moving at rapid speed from the start of the year. We got lists, we got Nephilim aliens, we got shadow creatures, we got videos. We don't know what's going on right now. So there's a lot of distractions out there. But are you focused? While everyone's distracted, everyone's fighting each other on the lists. Who's on Chris Jericho's list? You know, where is the shadow alien being from? Is he from Nibiru? Where is he from? Everyone's focused on that, but in the meantime, are you focused on improving yourself? Right? That's where we need to be focused on right now, because there's going to be a lot of bread out there. You know, the carbs, they really fill you up. Right? There's a lot of clowns out there from the circus. Some people are afraid of clowns. Are you afraid of clowns? Let us know in the comments. I don't know. Some people, you know, so there's bread, there's loaves of bread. Some people are loafing, baby. You could be loafing. You could have the clowns. We have it all going on since the start of this very year. And if you're new here, hit the like button. We got to get this out here, because people have to realize that if there really is 10-foot shadow beings running around the Miami Mall, that's some interesting stuff that's going on there. M, thank you so much, M. I appreciate you. I've seen jinns flying. They are quick and like dark shadows. Yeah. A lot of people, M, thank you for that. I appreciate that. A lot of people do see like certain things. And you know what? I've always shared this, you know, we could joke around, but I was very inspired years ago. I watched a Native American man on the show Ancient Aliens. And he was giving this interview, and he said, these aliens, these beings are down here in this canyon here in Arizona. And he goes, you will not see them, right? They could be right here. You will not see them because they vibrate on a different frequency. And I heard that, man. I was very interested in this. This is going back, if we went in Mr. D's time machine, about 10 years ago. And my consciousness has expanded a lot since then. So that's why maybe you have stumbled across this channel and this community, and maybe at first some things don't make sense to you, but just hang in there a little bit longer, and then all of a sudden things start to make sense. Hit the like button if that resonates with you, and that's an example from me. So since I heard that interview years ago, when I see this, I could say, you know what, maybe they are vibrating on a different frequency. Maybe they are right there, and only some people see them, some people don't see them. People were screaming, running away. Did you see the video? Let us know in the comments. Leave a comment. Did you see this video as well? So listen, there's all different frequencies. There's different lights. Remember, visible light is a fraction of the electromagnetic spectrum. So, you know, physical objects, things that we see in the visible light spectrum, that's what we're trained to see with our human eyes. But there are things out there, you might pick them up on your cameras sometime. You might not be able to see some of the lights. I know, like, for example, some people see auras. Do you ever see an aura on a person? Did your grandma, did your nana used to see auras around people? You might have a grandparent years ago. They said, I would see the aura around the person. Did you have a grandparent like that? Let us know in the comments. So these are just everyday life examples to try to understand the weird and wacky times that we're in. We're in weird and wacky times, but listen, we have to We have to sort it out all together. We are sorting it out all together, and we really want to stay focused on ourselves, right? we have the spiritual wackadoos in the chat right now, but you have to look at things with the inner child eyes, right? And just be fascinated by it, and just watch it play out. Be the observer. Nikola Tesla said, be the observer. Write it in the comments. I am the observer. Just sit back, relax, grab yourself a cup of joe, sit back. I just watch it. I'm just here to observe. That's all. And you have a good time. You have a good time. Wait, hold on a second. Yeah. Oh my God. Oh, wait. We have breaking, dun, 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 dun. We have breaking news here on the FNN network. The alien creature was quoted saying, "Bienvenido a Miami." Oh, wow. This is breaking right now on the FNN network. The alien creature was quoted saying, "Bienvenido a Miami." Wow, what a day it's been. We are breaking news here on the FNN network. It is just a joke for those that are being Captain Literal Man. It is just a joke here. We're having a good time. It's Friday Night Live, you know. But listen, you gotta shout out to all my brothers and sisters in Miami. Yeah, it's wild times down there. Can't wait to visit. Listen, I want to check out, I want to go to that mall. And anyone knows where this mall is, let us know. We have to go check it out. Check out the mall. Check it out. See if we could see any more of these 10-foot thingies running around. Remember the guy from Independence Day? He was like 10 feet tall. Remember that Independence Day guy? And he had it was spooky stuff there. But then wasn't there like a little guy inside the bigger guy? And the little guy was really the guy and not the big alien guy. You ever see Independence Day with Will Smith? You ever see that guy? Tremendous movie. It was a great movie back in the day. This is our Independence Day. Maybe it's going to be Independence Day again. Who knows? Remember in the end, he didn't have the rockets, and the rocket was stuck in, and that's a sacrifice. That was great at the end. Now I miss all the good movies. Oh, I never saw that one, Reality Seer. I got to check that one out. Dawn, you're like the little alien guy inside of the big one. You ever see Independent? There was a little one, but that was I think the other one was just a suit. But listen, we all can learn a little bit about the shadow Nephilim alien creature beings that are out there. People are running and screaming. And listen, we're in a time now. If you think it's CGI, let us know. If you think it's real, let us know. But it is a wild time. It's a wild time. We got the list of Jericho going around. We got the list of Jericho. We got Nephilim shadow creatures. What else can we get? The first week of this year hasn't even ended. So it is a wild time. It is wild. It is wacky. But on a serious note, I don't dabble in the social media, but you know, I like to pop in. Hit the like button if I'm speaking the truth here. I like to pop in every once in a while. So I went on the X, I went on the Twitters, right? I checked it out, and I saw this one Twitter tweet, and the negativity that was throughout all of the comments and all the anger. Just reading it, I was like, oh, I literally had to put the phone down, and I was like, I can't even scroll this stream anymore. And it's really important at this time to really, as we're doing here tonight, you got to have a good time. You got to laugh, clown, come on, laugh. You got to laugh. You have to laugh at it all. You got to laugh at the shadow creatures. from the third and fourth galaxy, wherever they are. You gotta listen. If Chris Jericho walks around with the list, that's what Chris Jericho does. You know, if you don't know what I'm talking about, look up Chris Jericho's list. You gotta. It's a true. No, it's yeah. You're on the list. He would get so mad. I love Chris Jericho. He's good. He's still right. You know, he's still going. He's still good. It's very inspiring as well. We got a lot of people showing how you don't age anymore. You don't age. You just and we'll be doing that on this channel. Hit the subscribe button. Be part of our channel. We have so much coming out on this channel and community this year. We got to improve everyone's life. We got to laugh. That's what we're doing here on Friday Night Live. We're gonna laugh. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna carry on. We're gonna go home, go to sleep. That's what we're gonna do. And you really have to laugh it up, roll with it. Right? You really have to roll with it. Life is not so serious. And I'm like, when I was on that Twitter thing, and I'm like, wow, these people are pretty angry. I said, they're pretty angry. I said, oh man. I said, I don't want to go back there. If you already made the jump to the fifth dimension, just burn the boats and don't go back. Don't go down there. It's dark. Don't go down there. It's dark. It's a world famous quote. It lasts the test of time. It's a wonderful. It's been a wonderful week. Thank you. I appreciate you. That's a world famous. Starseed reminds me of one of my famous quotes. Are you scrolling or are you rolling, kid? Let us know in the comments. Are you scrolling or are you rolling? You got to be rolling. I got up today. I'm doing 2 live streams. We're headed over to Patreon after this. The link is in the description. That's 3 live streams today. Worked out, walked, did. You have to be productive. Food shop, cooked, cleaned, work. Not writing comments on Twitter bombs to get angry at people. Are you scrolling or rolling? Let us know. Either scroll or roll. Keep rolling. Gotta roll. You gotta be rolling right now. That's what you have to stay focused on. So, I appreciate everyone that supported our channel this week. So thank you to Greg Gavigan, Cliff Virginia Hiker, Fatima, Holly Cook, and Andrew Lloyd. Thank you for everyone that supported. Thank you for everyone that became a channel member. If you'd like to become a channel member, it's a great support as well. You guys, you make it, we all come together. And this is showing people how a community can be built. And you don't have to, you don't have to do all the popular things, right? You have to be focused on community and spreading it out. We have 2 cards that we have to deal with right now. 2 cards. The first card or the second card? Which card are we doing first? The first card or the second card? Which one are we doing first, guys and gals? And 10-foot invisible creatures. Anyone that wants to join in. We're going with number 2. Okay. We heard the boss. She says number 2. Okay, tonight we are going to announce the winner of Phase 1 of the 2024 bingo event. If you had 10-foot Nephilim Shadow Alien Creature on your bingo card, you just won Phase 1 of the 2024 event. Congratulations. Anyone that had 10-foot Nephilim Shadow Alien Creature in a Miami mall, you won Phase 1 of the event 2024. Congratulations to everyone that played. And let's move on to the card of the week from the universe. We're going to pick a card tonight. This card is going to give us an inspirational quote. This one just jumped out, so that is the answer. Now is a time for decisive action. We will let go of our past. We will rebuild our lives on totally new foundations. The light of our souls guide us toward new paths and new discoveries for our highest good. Very relevant card tonight. What we are, this Friday Night Live is on fire tonight. Please hit the like button if this is on fire. Hit the flames in the chat if it is on fire. If anyone has any wacky news that they would like to share before we head over to Patreon, it is a wonderful time. I appreciate all of you being here. It is wild. It is wacky. But this is 2024. It's going to be listen, if it started this way, woohoo! We are 5 days in. 5 days in. Wow. 5 days. This is going to be one heck of a ride, kid. And I'm so grateful that I get to do this ride with each and every one of you. Please hit the like button. Please share this video. Let us know in the comments, do you think and check out that video footage. Do you think it's real? Do you think it's CGI? If you're intuitive, let us know in the comments if you could pick up on it. Do you think it's real? Listen, it's very difficult to tell what's real and what's not. The only thing that's real is what's inside the Sacred Heart. A lot of you, including myself, you might have learned these lessons over the past year. There's a lot of fake out there, but you got to go inside the Sacred Heart. And that's where you're home, and you're going to have to be home. You get all the answers. Listen to yourself. Your body is the tuning fork to telling you the truth. I love you all. We're headed over to Patreon now. The link is in the description if you'd like to join us on Patreon. If you're watching this video at a later date, the videos stay up on Patreon all the time. We will be back on here on YouTube 9 a.m. tomorrow, and every day, 9 a.m. Eastern time. You could set an alarm on your phone. Be part of our chats. We have a tremendous community waiting for you. A lot of people are looking for a community right now. This is what we're here to do. We're here to have a great community. We're here to pick everyone up. We're here for the power of positivity. They don't have like unicorns and rainbows. It was... Man, listen, it's going to be a wild time, baby. A wild time. I love you all. I'll see you on Patreon in like 2 minutes. Bye for now.